Charles. George Orwell says in his book 1984 that war is peace and peace is war. Should the new students seek peace? And how should we go about this? As it seems that only sheep seek peace in this world. Paul Twitchell once said that we come here as eagles and not as doves. Duane responds. Paul also said peace is not truth. The idea is just like you said with Orwell's 1984. Peace is war, and war is peace. What is it that those who are in control of this world specify and announce in their speeches? That if we want peace in the world, we have to destroy the bad guys. That's the basic idea. Now you see where peace and war come in. They are like opposites. It's really a control factor, and what they are doing is destroying the opposition, so they can have complete control. It's not about peace, but they use the idea of it. I don't state that anywhere in my writings about being peaceful or whatever. The sun shining makes sense. See how simple it is. And from there you learn to see what life is. That becomes the real adventure, and to take on the challenge. The sun shining is one of the best hints around. From everything that's experienced here, it's all there, and I keep referring to that. People will, however, keep going into their personal modes of being confused, and they don't have to be. It's not about chasing ideas. It's seeing what's taking place. It's learning to see. And that's your real awareness. It's not about thinking. It's about seeing. It's not about reason, logic, or morals, or any of these things. What we see in the world, good, bad, or indifferent, is because of what people keep deciding. And so the sun gives the hint, and that's one of the best things in this world. It's right there. Learn to see what the sun is demonstrating. The sun shining makes sense, but how many people relate to that? They don't, and it's right there every day. Lucky us, we have a sun. There's a lot of planets that don't have suns, and it's pretty dark. There are individuals that live on these dark planets and live underground like the Martians. They don't care about the sun or want to see it. They live in darkness. There are some that live on the earth in darkness, like the Greys and other aliens, and they seem to like it. We're very fortunate that we have a sun, and once you start to see what's going on, you see everything. You start to see how you create things, and the fabrication of it. Learn to recognize what you create to survive here with. Then learn to see how to get past all of it. But that's a decision you make. I see the sun shining as a great example, more so than any idea that's been created on the earth, especially peace and all these other things. Love, peace, happiness, they've all been manoeuvred into sensations so that people are controlled. And it's not that you stop having these, you decide, but these are control mechanisms. Like when Sandy went to the seminar, all she saw was reptilians everywhere. All Harry talks about is the river of light under the building, when it's a river of reptilians. The sound good words don't make sense, and the demonstration is always available if we take the time to see it. It's nothing you're going to figure out. You can't figure it out, and this is where the intellects fail. The intellects are going to try and create something, or they will look into books, history, or whatever. These people who look into history and try to prove something from it, they don't consider who wrote these histories and who decided them. The histories written are still in creation. The history is no different than if you created something right now. It's a challenge, but very simple at the same time.